Hi, this is Holly with Presence Point, and I'm super excited to be with you in our Shepherds in Action video series. And I'm here today with Kelly. Kelly and I just met yesterday at a shepherding workshop, and she has just got a great heart. So I asked her if she'd be willing to do a Shepherds in Action interview with us, and she eventually said yes. So we're pretty excited. She's from Ontario, Canada. So tell us, first of all, where do you shepherd?
I guess the first thing would be in my job with Youth for Christ, working with teams, working with volunteers, working with our board, and all the people involved. And as we were talking, realizing that I also do it in my personal life with my church, because I do Sunday school, and then just the youth that I connect with and the people I connect with in the church.
So when you think about these three pivotal elements of shepherding, provision, protection, and presence, which one do you kind of connect with the most, and what's kind of your go-to, or how do you demonstrate it?
That one's easy.
Oh, good. Okay.
Presence. So for me, the biggest thing is being there with people. I always found that with myself, what I mostly want from people is their attention, and is knowing that they care, and knowing that as we're connecting, they actually are there with me, and they're not, on their phones or thinking about tomorrow. And so for me, when I'm connecting with kids, mostly, I really just want them to know that as I'm sitting with them, that they know that I am fully there with them. So when we were going through everything, that was the one that stood out the most, that I love the most, and I seem to, I guess, be best at.
You're probably really wired to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a people person.
Yeah. So what word of encouragement would you give to other shepherd leaders?
I think the first thing that definitely for me was, just because you are not naturally skilled in an area doesn't mean that you can't be.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm so wired for presence, the provision and the protection are a little bit lower, and I don't want myself to start thinking that I can't achieve those. It just is the learning to do so. But also for me is you don't need to have everything in balance, and you don't need to be as good at one thing as you are at the other. And so to work within those natural skills. As I'm there with the kids, I don't think they're thinking, why didn't we go for food or something like that. They're just happy that I'm sitting there with them. And so I think for me, that was the biggest thing, is to really admire and to work within what you are naturally skilled at, and to just develop that, and the rest of it will come.
Well, and we're not going to be all good at everything, right? So when you look at those three pivotal elements, it's saying, where do I need to grow and develop? And then it's intentionally working on those things.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. God Father's giving you a beautiful gift of presence. I mean, I saw it yesterday, and I see it even right now. So thank you for taking the time. Thanks for joining us. Shepherds in Action. Kelly's one. Thanks, everybody. Bye.